Have you ever felt lost in the chaos of life, struggling to stay true to yourself while chasing expectations set by others? What if I told you that embracing your authenticity and focusing on your growth could be the key to unlocking a life filled with purpose, fulfillment, and inspiration? Today we'll explore the profound journey of self-awareness, discipline, courage, and how living authentically not only transforms your life but empowers those around you to do the same. In the course of our lives, we often find ourselves distracted by the opinions, expectations, and actions of others. We are pulled in multiple directions, chasing validation, approval, and success as defined by those around us. Yet in this pursuit, we may lose sight of the most important person in our lives, ourselves. Today, I want to highlight a powerful truth: focus on yourself. Don't waste your time. Time is our most precious resource, the one thing we cannot earn back once it is spent. Every moment spent worrying about others, comparing ourselves, or pursuing things that do not align with our purpose is a moment lost forever. The essence of life is not about pleasing others or meeting their expectations, but about fulfilling our unique purpose and destiny. Focusing on yourself is not an act of selfishness, but a responsibility. It means recognizing that you have been entrusted with a unique set of gifts, talents, and opportunities. These gifts are not meant to be wasted on pursuits that do not serve your growth or align with your calling. Instead, they should be cultivated, nurtured, and directed toward fulfilling your purpose. Ladies and gentlemen, the journey of focusing on yourself begins with self-awareness. You must take the time to understand who you are, what you value, and what drives your passion. This requires introspection and honesty. It means stepping away from the noise of the world to listen to the quiet whispers of your soul. In this stillness, you will uncover the true desires of your heart and the path you are meant to walk. Once you have clarity about your purpose, the next step is discipline. Knowing what you want is not enough. You must also be ready to put in the work to achieve it. This involves setting boundaries, saying no to distractions, and staying committed to your goals. Even when it becomes difficult, it means prioritizing your growth, investing in your skills, and continuously pushing yourself to be the best version of yourself. Focusing on yourself also requires courage. It takes strength to walk your own path, even when it is lonely or misunderstood. It means trusting your vision, even when others doubt it. It requires letting go of relationships, habits, and environments that no longer contribute to your growth. This is not an easy task, but it is a necessary one. If you are to live a life of purpose and fulfillment, focusing on yourself will make your time more valuable. You will stop wasting it on things that do not bring you closer to your goals. Instead, you will use it to build, create, and grow. You will learn to appreciate the present moment, recognizing that it is in these small, daily choices that greatness is forged. Ladies and gentlemen, focusing on yourself is not about isolating yourself from others. It is about aligning your life with your purpose so you can give your best to the world. When you are focused on your growth and fulfillment, you become a source of inspiration and strength to those around you. You become a person of influence, able to positively impact others because you are living authentically and purposefully. I encourage you to take control of your time and focus on yourself. Do not waste your precious moments chasing the approval of others or living according to their expectations. Invest in your growth, pursue your passions, and walk confidently in your purpose. Remember, the greatest gift you can give to the world is the fulfillment of your unique destiny. Focus on yourself, and you will not only achieve greatness but inspire others to do the same. Time is one of the most valuable resources we possess, yet it is also one of the most fleeting. Unlike money or material possessions, time cannot be earned back once it is spent. Every passing second is a moment gone forever, making it crucial for us to understand its true value in our lives. Recognizing the importance of time is the first step toward living a purposeful and fulfilling life. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to fall into the trap of distraction. We often find ourselves inundated with social media notifications, emails, and other demands vying for our attention. This constant barrage can lead us to waste precious hours on activities that add little value to our lives. We scroll through our feeds, watch endless videos, and engage in conversations that do not contribute to our growth or well-being. In doing so, we lose sight of what truly matters. We need to ask ourselves, are these distractions helping us achieve our goals, or are they simply consuming our time? Understanding the value of time requires us to be intentional about how we spend it. Every moment presents an opportunity to invest in ourselves, whether through learning, self-care, or meaningful activities. When we prioritize our time wisely, we align our actions with our goals and values. This means identifying what is important to us and focusing our energy on those pursuits. We must learn to distinguish between activities that enrich our lives and those that merely occupy our time. One of the most impactful ways to understand the value of time is to recognize its finite nature. Each of us has only a limited number of days on this earth. This realization can be both humbling and motivating. When we accept that our time is limited, we feel driven to make the most of each day. We start to prioritize what truly matters, whether that means spending time with loved ones, pursuing our passions, or engaging in meaningful work. This perspective inspires us to live with intention, making choices that reflect our true desires instead of simply reacting to external pressures. Valuing our time also involves setting boundaries. It is essential to safeguard our time from those who do not respect our priorities. This might mean declining commitments that do not align with our goals or stepping back from relationships that drain our energy. Setting boundaries helps us focus on what matters most and dedicate our time to activities that support our growth and happiness. This may require tough conversations or the courage to step outside our comfort zones, but the benefits are well worth it. By valuing our time, we reclaim our agency and take charge of our lives. Moreover, understanding the importance of time can instill a sense of urgency in our pursuits. When we realize that every moment counts, we become more motivated to act. Procrastination often stems from an underestimation of time. We may feel as though we have all the time in the world to achieve our goals, leading us to delay taking meaningful steps. However, when we truly value our time, we become proactive. We set deadlines, create action plans, and hold ourselves accountable. This shift in mindset can be transformative, driving us forward in ways we never imagined. Another vital aspect of valuing time is the practice of mindfulness. Being present allows us to fully engage with our experiences and relationships. When we practice mindfulness, we savor the time we have rather than rushing through it. This approach encourages us to appreciate the small moments in life, a friend's laughter, the beauty of nature, or the satisfaction of completing a task. Mindfulness helps us slow down and be intentional, ensuring that we make the most of our time instead of letting it slip away unnoticed. Finally, it's important to remember that valuing time isn't solely about productivity. While striving toward our goals is crucial, it's equally important to make time for rest, reflection, and rejuvenation. Our well-being is closely tied to how we spend our time. Engaging in activities that nourish our spirit, whether reading, meditating, or enjoying the outdoors, allows us to recharge and gain clarity. In this way, valuing our time means recognizing the importance of balance in our lives. In conclusion, the value of time cannot be overstated. It is a precious resource that, once lost, can never be regained. By understanding its significance, we can make conscious choices about how we spend each moment. This means prioritizing what matters, setting boundaries, practicing mindfulness, and appreciating the finite nature of our existence. When we embrace the value of time, we empower ourselves to live purposefully, ensuring that each moment aligns with our true selves. In doing so, we transform our lives, making the most of the time we have. Self-awareness is a crucial cornerstone on the path to personal growth and fulfillment. It involves deeply understanding who we are, our thoughts, emotions, motivations, and behaviors. This insight goes beyond recognizing our strengths and weaknesses. It extends to a thorough understanding of our values, passions, and the unique contributions we can make to the world. In a fast-paced world filled with distractions, developing self-awareness is essential for leading a meaningful and purposeful life. The first step towards self-awareness is introspection. In a world constantly demanding our attention, it is vital to create moments of solitude for reflection on our experiences, decisions, and feelings. Time spent in quiet contemplation allows us to examine our lives without external influences clouding our judgment. It is in these moments of stillness that we can hear our inner voice, discern our true desires, and uncover the motivations behind our actions. Through journaling, meditation, or simply sitting in silence, we create space for self-discovery, enabling us to connect with our authentic selves. As we deepen our self-awareness, we must confront uncomfortable truths about ourselves. This journey may reveal aspects of our personality or behavior we have long ignored or suppressed. We might discover that we are prone to negative thought patterns, or that we react defensively in challenging situations. Acknowledging these traits is essential for growth. It allows us to take responsibility for our actions and their impact on others. Rather than shying away from our flaws, we should view them as opportunities for improvement. This process is not about self-judgment, but about fostering a compassionate understanding of our human experience. Understanding our values is a key part of self-awareness. Our values serve as guiding principles that shape our decisions and influence our behavior. By identifying what truly matters to us, whether it's integrity, family, creativity, or serving others, we can make choices that align with our core beliefs. This alignment fosters authenticity and fulfillment, as we are no longer living by societal expectations or external pressures. Instead, we act in accordance with our true selves, leading to a more satisfying, purpose-driven life. Self-awareness also involves recognizing our emotions and their effects on our thoughts and actions, reacting to situations without fully understanding their emotional responses. By developing emotional awareness, we can identify triggers and patterns that influence our behavior. This awareness enables us to respond thoughtfully, rather than react impulsively. For example, if we notice that we become anxious in social situations, we can explore the underlying reasons for this anxiety and work on addressing it. By understanding our emotions, we can build healthier relationships with ourselves and others, fostering empathy and connection. Another essential part of self-awareness is recognizing our strengths and weaknesses. Each of us has unique talents and abilities that, when harnessed, can lead to significant achievements. However, we must also confront areas where we fall short. This dual recognition allows us to leverage our strengths while actively working on improving our weaknesses. It's important to approach this process with a growth mindset, understanding that we are always capable of learning and evolving. Embracing our strengths builds confidence, while acknowledging our weaknesses enables us to seek support and resources for growth. Additionally, self-awareness requires us to be mindful of how we perceive ourselves compared to how others perceive us. We can sometimes be unaware of how we impact those around us. Seeking feedback from trusted friends or mentors can provide valuable insights into our behavior and its effects on others. This external perspective can illuminate blind spots we might not recognize, facilitating personal growth and fostering deeper connections in our relationships. As we cultivate self-awareness, we unlock the power of living authentically. When we are in tune with our true selves, we make choices that resonate with our identity, leading to greater satisfaction and purpose. This authenticity extends beyond ourselves and influences our interactions with others. The more we understand ourselves, the more we can show up in our relationships with honesty and vulnerability, fostering deeper trust and connection. It is a transformative journey that forms the foundation for personal growth and fulfillment. By engaging in introspection, acknowledging our strengths and weaknesses, clarifying our values, and understanding our emotions, we empower ourselves to live authentically. This journey takes time and effort, but the rewards are immeasurable. As we cultivate self-awareness, we unlock the potential to lead a life full of purpose, connection, and joy. Embrace this journey, and you will see the profound impact it can have on your life and the lives of those around you. Discipline and commitment are vital components of personal growth and success. In a world full of distractions, noise, and competing priorities, the ability to stay focused and dedicated to one's goals is essential. Discipline is often seen as a strict set of rules or limitations, but it is so much more. It is the foundation upon which we build our dreams and aspirations. It requires us to make choices aligned with our values, prioritize our time effectively, and develop habits that lead to lasting change. At its heart, discipline is about self-control. It is the ability to resist short-term temptations for long-term gains. This requires a deep understanding of our priorities and the determination to follow through on our commitments, even when the path becomes difficult. One of the first steps to cultivating discipline is identifying what truly matters to us. What are our goals? What are our values? When we have clarity on these questions, it becomes easier to align our daily actions with our long-term vision. Commitment complements discipline in this journey. While discipline helps us stay on track, commitment fuels our motivation and resilience. It is the unwavering dedication to our goals, no matter the obstacles we face. When we commit to something, we make a promise to ourselves to see it through, regardless of the challenges or setbacks we encounter. This commitment requires adopting a growth mindset and understanding that failures are not the end, but opportunities to learn and grow. Embracing this perspective helps us navigate the ups and downs of our journey with grace and perseverance. A practical approach to fostering discipline and commitment is to establish clear goals and break them down into manageable steps. Goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound smart. Setting clear objectives creates a roadmap that guides our actions. This structure helps us maintain focus and track our progress. Breaking larger goals into smaller, actionable steps makes them feel less daunting and more attainable. Each small victory builds momentum, reinforcing our commitment and fueling our desire to keep moving forward. In addition to setting goals, it is essential to develop a routine that supports our objectives. Routines create consistency, which is crucial for developing discipline. When we build daily habits that align with our goals, we create a framework for success. This could mean dedicating specific times for exercise, learning, or creative pursuits. The key is to make these activities non-negotiable parts of our day. Over time, these habits become ingrained, requiring less mental effort and willpower to maintain. Another vital aspect of discipline and commitment is accountability. Sharing our goals with others can significantly enhance our motivation and dedication. When we express our intentions, we create a sense of responsibility to follow through. This accountability can take various forms, such as joining a supportive community, working with a mentor, or having a trusted friend check in on our progress. Accountability fosters a sense of connection and support, reminding us that we are not alone in this journey. It encourages us to stay committed, even when faced with challenges or the temptation to give up. Mindfulness also plays an essential role in developing discipline and commitment. Practicing mindfulness helps us become aware of our thoughts and behaviors. This awareness enables us to recognize when we are straying from our goals or giving in to distractions. Mindfulness encourages us to pause, reflect, and realign our actions with our intentions. It creates space for making conscious choices rather than reacting impulsively. This conscious decision-making process is crucial for maintaining discipline and commitment. Additionally, it's important to approach discipline and commitment with compassion. We are all human and will face setbacks and obstacles along the way. Instead of being overly critical of ourselves during these moments, we should practice self-compassion. This means acknowledging our mistakes, learning from them, and recommitting to our goals without dwelling on failures. Embracing self-compassion allows us to bounce back stronger and more resilient, reinforcing our dedication to our journey. Ultimately, discipline and commitment are about creating a life that aligns with our true selves. They require us to be intentional about how we spend our time and energy, directing them toward what truly matters. With discipline, we can navigate challenges, stay focused, and make progress, while commitment fuels our passion and determination. Together, they create a powerful force that propels us toward our goals and dreams. On this journey of personal growth, let us embrace discipline and commitment as essential tools. Let us stay steadfast in our pursuit of self-discovery and improvement, understanding that each choice we make contributes to our larger vision. As we cultivate these qualities, we will not only achieve success in our endeavors, but also experience the profound joy that comes from living authentically and purposefully. Each step we take, no matter how small, is a testament to our dedication to ourselves and our dreams. Let us commit to focusing on ourselves, embracing discipline, and making the most of our time. The courage to be authentic is a fundamental aspect of personal growth and fulfillment. In a world that often pressures us to conform, the ability to embrace our true selves is both a challenge and an opportunity. Authenticity requires a deep commitment to living in alignment with our values, beliefs, and passions, even when facing adversity or the fear of judgment from others. This courage is essential for realizing our potential and achieving a life of purpose and meaning. To be authentic means being true to oneself. It involves understanding who we are at our core, including our strengths, weaknesses, dreams, and desires. However, the journey of self-discovery is not always easy. It demands introspection and a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths about ourselves. Many people hide behind masks, conforming to societal expectations or roles assigned by others. These facades can provide a false sense of security but ultimately lead to discontent and unfulfillment. The first step in cultivating the courage to be authentic is breaking free from these masks. It means recognizing when we are acting out of alignment with our true selves. Are we making choices based on what others expect or on what we genuinely want? Are we suppressing our voices to avoid conflict or rejection? Identifying these patterns is essential. It allows us to begin the process of uncovering our authentic selves, which may have been buried under layers of conformity and fear. Once we start to discover our true identity, the next step is to embrace it fully. This requires profound self-acceptance. Accepting ourselves means acknowledging our unique qualities, including both strengths and flaws. It means understanding that we are worthy of love and respect simply for being who we are, not for who we think we should be. This self-acceptance empowers us to express ourselves freely, leading to a life that aligns with our true desires.